pretty nicely in game number one. Think it should be able to get it done this time around. And honestly, like, this is also a game where Lesh could just ball out. You get the Bloodstone, you get BKB, you get like Kaya Sanj, and you just run everything and everyone down.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely a hero that can snowball. They have a decent amount of burst on Heroic, but not that much, until you have Shard on Weaver, until you have more items. It could be problematic. And also, gamer, only one here can do the Blade Mail, which is Devi Lama. That said, I'm happy that he is going to have a much better lane, right? Instead of going for that first pick Death Prophet, you actually get a third pick Primal Beast into a lane that I don't think he should die, like in the first 8 minutes of this game. Unless there's like some clutch rotations from this Willow, which is definitely better at rotating than the Anchi is here for Heroic.
Well, we started off with an immediate pause. That's classic South America style. Normally it's a little bit later. Sorry, a little bit earlier.
I don't know
But
what I was
hopefully we
expecting.
won't have any technical issues, because that is another thing that South America is known for.
Very true.
Item bug in screen. He is playing Weaver. Obviously, there's a bug in screen.
No, just
Well, looks like it should be easy to fix, right? Just close your game.
Yeah, just delete Weaver. Easy.
What do you think of this hero, right? I don't even feel like it was nerfed to the point. Like, this hero was a monster during TI. I think he got like one very small nerf, level 25, and like a slight level 1 nerf to the cooldown on Gemini attack. And the hero just died for some reason. Finally, looks like we are back. They gave a decent buff to Gemini attack, but I don't know. It's kind of weird how the hero just disappeared like that.
I think it's an okay hero. I just think the biggest problem I have with it is that it makes safe laners play too aggressive. And when you play against really good pro teams, you make one aggressive move, you get caught, you die. And with, for instance, the Shard, you want to Shikuchi through the enemies. You do that, you die. It's very dangerous to make it work.
True. Very true.
Oh, bottom lane, Schofield and the Valama.
Oh, looks like June Park is aware.
Oh, they're just gonna cut the. Oh no, yeah, no, they're gonna kill it, cut it.
So you kill the range and you just body block so that they are under tower.
Okay.
It's like they rehearsed this, right? This seems pretty much rehearsed. And now the lane.
I was thinking the Valama will start off with trample and just kill the first wave, which is also something primals tend to do.
Yeah, well, now they can hit him under tower and still keep their cooldown.
That is true.
There is a rotation here from Tiger, but he also wants to block the camp, so we'll see what's going to happen here.
But with that move that they made, the Valama also did not get a quick kill just yet. Will he get one? That's the big question.
Actually ended up going for the Roar level 1. I do like it against PA, but usually you see it more of a level 2 spell. But the armor is great here. You just trade so well, you get the slow, kind of allows them to go aggressive and defensively in case they get dove.
Oof, Tiger taking a lot of damage there.
Blood grenade as well. Oh, but Schofield was too far away.
Oof. Oh, he walks in the second brambles, the Valama! Dead to Tiger, yep. That is first blood for the position 5 Dark Willow, already paying off immediately.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, look, so promising for Heroic here. They had the 2 versus 1 at the beginning. They forced Jing Park on the tower, but as you said, he was not going for the creeps, which means they get level 2 a bit faster. And a bit of a misclick as they do find Demon with KJ top.
Yeah, the Weaver is very annoying to lane against. You're gonna need to buy a sentry in lane. The danger, of course, with low-level Shikuchi is that if he dives underneath and you actually get a stun, which they don't have, you can easily kill Weaver because he's very squishy, but I think because they are lacking a stun at the moment with that sticky bomb, it's going to be pretty problematic to get that kill secured.
How's the mid lane going here? It is slight
as
advantage here to the Leshrac.
Yeah, it should be okay. They definitely have kill potential on each other. That's without a doubt. One rotation is needed, and then you can definitely kill the enemy, but should be normally a bit more favorable towards PP.
Final time for the Lotuses here. It does look like Infinity is going to be Dove, probably giving away the Lotus for Heroic. Maybe even kill an Oscar here as the last right click.
Nope. Is going to be able to stay alive. In return, Demon diving in with the blast off. It's a little bit of harass comes through, but Demon's even going to get bullied out by KJ. The power of a lane dominating support right there. The Enchantress, one of the most obnoxious lanes, especially if you go for the Impetus Enchant build.
Which is exactly what he ended up going for. I'm assuming... Do you dispel... No, never mind. Oh, I think I'm just dumb.
Not the passive, no.
Yeah,
But
I'm
you
dumb.
do dispel the reactive taser, if that was what you were curious about.
Yeah, that's what it was gonna ask.
Yeah,
but I
that's
actually
exactly
knew the
what Bowie
answer,
was.
but I'm not sure why I even asked the question. You know,
Yeah,
sometimes
so that's why he backtracked.
I start a
It was not 'cause
sentence, but I don't know where I'm going with it.
Actually, you can also dispel the Cinderbrew, right? Because he buffs himself.
True.
When he throws Cinderbrew on himself, he has that Cinderbrew buff, which upgrades his Drunken Brawler to like 3 times or 2.5 times when he's brawled up. So, Enchantress actually has a counter for both the buffs that the enemies can throw in themselves.
Look at that. Heroic is a team that has brain. They know what they're doing.
Yeah. Pick Enchantress. It like counters half the, say, offlane duos. Also, currently PP is looking really good in that mid lane.
Yep,
And
7
Log
CS.
struggling a little bit there. It's also the danger if you leave that mid lane to side lane gank, your tier 1 tower is gone. Because he does have 3 points in Diabolic Edict. Oscar dies top lane. That top lane is disastrous right now for Infinity. That's the only lane that is really a big problem because Jim Park's still having a pretty okay time. Bottom, speaking of bottom, Tiger's going to get jumped here. Stomp, says the Primal. But actually, Devilama is in trouble himself. Avalanche from Schofield holds Shim Park away, and Devilama is going to TP back towards the tier 1 towers. Schofield's going all the way back to base as well.
This is really bad here for Heroic. They lose analog mid. That's level 6 on PP with a catapult wave. So this is a position where you might even lose the rune, although PP is running back either for a stack or for the base. We'll see what exactly he is wanting to do.
Mana boots delivered.
Oscar being chased down by a chicken here, a big one.
Wild Wing Ripper. And Impetus has to stand still because the damage is pretty obnoxious. And pops the healing cell, but the Wild Wing Ripper is still going to chase him down. 9 seconds for another Hurricane. Gotta stay clear pretty much of the high ground. Mid lane, Schofield taking down PP and Demon together get that kill secured. Will refill his bottle with the...
Oh, they're smoking.
Bounty rune as well, and on towards bottom they go. Devilama, they know he doesn't have a TP because his inventory is not showing one. That means he cannot run away. Charges to the side. There we have PP and Demon just waiting for him, and Devilama does get taken down.
They're going smashed. For Oscar now.
Oscar underneath the tower is going to be a dive. K1 is level 6. Oscar is level 3.
Oh my god.
That is, I've never seen that big of a discrepancy between in one lane. That's
that
insane.
edge counter seems to be working pretty well for them, as now they're going to invade for the Wisdom Rune here. Schofield's by himself. The Vailama trying to be in position for the rune.
Schofield's still alive. Tiger tries to grab the XP rune, but it's going to be for the Vailama, and Tiger going for the TP out. No avalanche available. Rolling thunder from analog. They do lose Jim Park and probably Demon to boot. And double kill for Analog. That's a good way to recover from that mid lane.
That's gonna be a deny on the bottom rune on bottom tower as well, I believe, unless they get unlucky. They do get it.
This is not too shabby.
Wait, did Analog TP to the outpost? I think he TP'd to the outpost by mistake.
Oh, rip.
Oh, bottom lane, Oscar is dead again.
I think top, but close enough. Indeed, Oscar gets dove underneath the tower. PP is walking in. Schofield gonna get slowed down. Has a toss, which he'll use on PP. Get him away. K1 needs to be careful because that Weaver almost dies from just a couple of seconds next to the Leshrac.
Oh yeah.
He's going Blink Dagger first item. Interesting.
Okay, that's similar to what the Timber Saws were doing right at the beginning of the patch, where like you already have so much damage. If you can jump people, you can probably kill them. There's not that many stuns. Like it's only the Avalanche and the Onslaught, unless you use the Rolling Thunder. I'm not opposed to it, but you have to be playing from ahead, which right now he is. If you're playing from behind, you can just kill yourself several times, as PP is actually just being killed by a tomato. He might just be dead right now.
Has to try and get himself out of there. Maybe get some damage in on KJ, but it is going to be KJ the one securing the kill, and Rolling Thunder is going to get the job done. Magic resistance right there keeps the Pangolier going.
Well, I am not sure he's going to queue this Blink Dagger for too long after dying there. I think this is definitely a game where if you just don't have the tankiness necessary, you're going to be bursted down. Diffusal Blade already on the way here for Analog. They are pressuring the top tower. Looking for Tiger.
Oh, Oscar. Schofield there as well. Avalanche comes out. Tiger dropping low. There's a toss. That might kill Tiger. Actually, tosses onto his Demon. Demon is going to get taken down by KJ because he's got the Warpine Raider throwing out a Siege shot to get that one. Can find 2 kills in response. Tiger going to get away. Whew. Almost dies another one to the Warpine Raider, but it will be still a 2-for-1 favoring Infinity. And Jim Park got one of those kills, rushing the Battle Fury next. Is actually pretty decently along in securing the Battle Fury.
Very true. Very, very true. As the Violama is going to shove this wave, has a huge stack that he can farm as well. So he is on the way here for a pretty early Blade Mail. We did talk about that item in the draft. For sure, one of the best options. And he is so far ahead than this Brewmaster. He has 18 CS min 10. This is like absolute shellacking level of a laning stage.
Yeah, they got destroyed. He does have his level 6 now, so that's a big plus. And K1 is level 8.5 pretty much. It's going Dragonlance, Manta style on the Weaver. I guess they do have roots. Those are pretty annoying.
Yeah, the Shrek did give up on the Blink Dagger, bought a Kaya instead. PP has a lot of damage to work with.
Yeah, Kaya is a weird item now. Because you could go, of course, Kaya Yasha or Kaya Sanj, which probably means Kaya Sanj. Because no one really gets the Meteor Hammer. Technically, he would actually not be a bad hero for the Meteor Hammer, but Split Earth, Meteor Hammer, you got Split Earth with the Shard Meteor Hammer. Do some fun stuff.
I think if the upgrade, like if maybe if it was more expensive but meant your channeling is faster, I actually would have liked it. Oh. K1 here, a little bit in trouble.
It's stunned up. Tiger doesn't have his level 6 yet, so no Bedlam. They're looking for Schofield on the side. He has a toss available and an avalanche in 3 seconds. Demon on the low ground. They slow him down. Schofield's going to be left behind, and it will be PP that from the low ground managed to secure it. One step closer, but K1 is top net with Analog is second. He's got the Diffusal now on Analog as well, so the Brewmaster needs to be a bit careful in mid. But as you mentioned, the mana drain is significantly less, with 1 less Swashbuckle dispatch.
Now see if this hero still will look as good as it used to. Obviously, the fact that it is physical makes the Blightstone even better on this hero than it used to be, since it does more physical damage. But yeah, I mean, pretty slow game as well, right? For an SA game, 4K good advantage is quite significant on the side of Heroic, but the win probability is just 6% differential here. Still, it's definitely Infinity's game if that PA had been so farmed.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
5k net worth lead as well for the Dire side. Yeah, it's just the big difference. The other two cores are pretty close, but Oscar is so far away.
Yeah,
And
like
KJ
he's
is
pretty
also
much
really farmed.
half of the net worth lead, alongside the Ench that is farming a pretty decent amount, 1,000 gold ahead of the position 5 on the side of Infinity.
What is KJ going for? Obviously, you
Shard.
can use the Oblivion Staff for multiple tools, but will it be a Witchblade, an Orchid, or a Mage Slayer?
I think it's Mage Slayer for this Lash, right? It's so strong.
I would assume the Panga would get it, though.
Well, he has the Aghanim Scepter in mind, so looks like... it also means that the only hero that can really kill KJ in this game is the PA, right? Because all of the magic damage from the Willow, all of the magic damage from the Techies, and the Leshrac, like... this
You
can
have
be
to hit
very
them
tanky.
first, but yeah.
Yes.
It doesn't really do anything if you don't actually hit them to get the debuff on them.
Yeah, we can just sproink them as they're gonna sproink Oscar here. Can they stop this split? They want to bait it.
Well, they do use the split right now. Chase on Schofield. He is pretty fast. Will be taken down. Analog can just walk it off in the meantime. And upside, Jim Park took a
denied?
lot of damage, but he is able to continue farming. Bruce split is over.
Thought that the Burg was gonna be able to deny that Arcane Rune, but they were not fast enough.
Random jump in. They thought they caught him, but bamboozled, says K1.
Battle Fury is up now for Jim Park, so he will be able to increase his farming speed significantly. He does have the Blightstone in the backpack, which is a bit weird, but I'm assuming he will eventually swap that back. Does just that.
Analog. Aghanim Scepter. There's not too much happening. Lama has his Blade Mill done. He's going to EKP into his own Aghanim Scepter. That Primal Beast Aghanim Scepter is a game changer, though, against the PA. It is so good. Rolling Thunder mid. Oscar, no split. That's a really good Rolling Thunder. Goes on towards Tiger. Charge forward. Pulverize onto Oscar. Brewmaster's dead. Yeah, this feels like a complete in-control game for the side of Heroic. Luckily enough, you do always have contingency plan called Parker.
Parker. He's been spotted by this Primal Beast.
Yeah, Parker
Dire's top tower is under
trying to
attack.
stay a little hidden with his blur, lurking about.
Radiant's middle
Trying
tower
to
I
get the Deso.
still looking for her. But yeah, it's not gonna find him, so Parker should be fine. Even TP is bottom. It's gonna keep on farming.
Finally, PA's going back for the Deso build now that the Revenant's Brooch is terrible again.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gelato Frog. Very, very gracious of you to nerf that item.
I really do think that they should make Blightstone upgrade into something else.
Yeah, honestly, I agree.
Either you upgrade it in something else or you remove it. I think having only one upgrade and it being the Desolator is terrible.
I agree. It's just so weird. I think the old medallion, like, I like the new one, don't get me wrong, but the old medallion also made a lot of sense. So hopefully, this new patch, because the one we got wasn't really the one most people were expecting. Everyone
Yeah,
wanted the
now we gotta
Kronfall.
wait till mid-April.
And we got the, supermarket brand patch, which definitely doesn't really scratch the itch as much as you would like.
Radiant structures are fortified.
It must be an amazingly big patch, though. Like, it has to be.
Well, just as big as the Llama's hero pool, HP pool here. Does take a lot of damage from those binds.
I'm curious on the new hero. Because it should be coming out as well.
Yeah, I do think so. They're still trying to code the hero control mechanics, right? Oh boy, Oscar is just solo killed by this Gleipnir hero, K1. I feel like the new hero is... Do you think it's going to be the mind controlling thing, first of all?
What was it called again?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Circus Man, Pistachio Boy.
I think the idea behind it was kind of like Heroes of New Earth Puppet Master.
Ringmaster.
Oh yeah, it's called Ringmaster. I think in Heroes of New Earth there was a hero called Puppet Master, and there's always been like a lobby to try and get Puppet Master into Dota. Because personally, I think the hero, like, I love Dota. Amazing game, but I think the heroes in Heroes of New Earth are just, some of them are so much better than the Dota heroes, like conceptually and skill wise. I love heroes that change with day and night cycles.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I do like that. I think, you know, they tried to do that with Arc Warden, you know, the Radiant Dire.
Yeah, but they
thing
made
at
that
the
one like
nighttime.
really confusing. Like really
No
confusing.
one understands what's supposed to do. But no, it's an attempt. I do agree though. I think it's nice to have a bit more of that. Oh, wait a second here. Is Burnside.
Oh, Schofield. And
That's
Jim
a
Park.
rush for Hidweek.
Oh, Jim Park actually went for a BKB instead of Podessa.
Fallen to the down.
Oh.
Interesting choice. BKB plus Shard then next. I guess he feels the heat on his team's shins, knowing that it is getting a little bit dangerous to continue at this stage. They might just start pushing high ground. PP even has a Yules. No Bloodstone yet for the Lesh.
Yeah, I did go for this Blink use build, but in a game... Yeah, I guess, you know, the Blink use is supposed to allow them to get pickoffs, right, if they take use with the Willow. But Heroic's just grouping up. You're not gonna get those pickoffs with this item build.
Radiant's bottom tower
Yeah, it's
is under
a
attack.
bit problematic for them. Let's see. The Vailama, the push bottom lane. Yeah, they're at the stage where they can start knocking on the high ground, I think. They don't have the best high ground hitters. That's the only big advantage Infinity have. They have to put the Weaver in front.
Yeah, I wonder if as Lash would even buy the shard here, but he doesn't have the gold for it, as they are trying to poke him. There's gonna be a lot of TP. He's already predicting Demon's TP. The Zarm though.
It is pretty dangerous, actually, to play. If the Lesh gets a shard, I don't think they can push at all.
PP. You're gonna be.
Ooh,
really
that's
good blink
quick.
out.
Quick fingers right there. PP on the
Dire's
move.
middle tower is under attack.
Radiance is up for Oscar. That's huge. He's been, you know, pretty much.
Radiant's current
He didn't play Dota this game. He's been in recovery mode for the last 15 minutes. Gets a very late timing on the Radiance, but
KJ even has
at least
an
has
Orchid now,
level.
so you
Oh
might not even
my.
get your split off.
yeah, that's okay. So he did go for the Arcade KJ. All right.
Yeah, that means no one has the Mage Slayer on their team? That's
They're
weird.
baiting the PP here, but there's a lot of heroic heroes. 3 to be exact.
Jump in. They find a two-man catch as well. Avatos on top. Rolling Thunder trying to be pumped out. And it does connect onto PP. Has no Yules available. Actually, what happened to Analog?
Oh, yeah, well, he didn't use the best area to bounce back, so
Jim
doesn't
Park.
really get the kill as Jim Park.
It's actually a
Looking for
nice
Schofield.
save there from Tiger. Schofield has the toss. Will be able to get it off. Avalanche in a sec, but Jim Park on the run. Has the shard now as well.
Ooh.
Jim Park is in trouble. Nice stun onto K1. Jim Park is trying to dodge and weave. And in the trees he runs. Jumps to Analog, but the last right click from Analog will be able to kill him in the end. But yeah,
is under attack.
I completely missed. I was like looking at the fight, but I didn't see the Rolling Thunder, and then it just like vanished.
Yeah, he tried to use instead of canceling the Rolling Thunder and just getting the kill on Lash, he bounced back, but it was really far away, so the Lash could just blink to the high ground as Dabailama now just dies. That's a bit weird. Can they get a counter?
Ooh, but
They
PP
can.
and Oscar are both dead, and that's more painful. Because that means the high ground push is here. The defense is not available to join. All three cores have fallen. K1 still has the age to trying to pop his first life, but then again, he will have that second at the ready. He's surrounded by bramble
BKB.
mazes, though, which is very obnoxious.
Dream Park has no BKB, so even when he respawns, still 17 seconds for a fight to start. You're gonna have to choose the second glyph, probably.
Yeah, the worst thing about this batch is that second glyph. Oh no, Tiger! He got hit by that soul burn. Toss forward though, and a log. Tiny airways coming through. Kill secured, range tracks almost taken care of, but with the buyback, they're gonna jump away. Actually, Jimpar coming in from behind breaks the Enchantress so that he can get rid of the Untouchable and kills him as well. At least the Ench is dead, but there's way too many heroes still left. And speaking of which, BP is going to charge forward, gets the stun on Schofield. 2 heroes secured, the 2 supports dealt with, but there are no core deaths anymore.
Yeah, really good angle from Dream Park, TP into the outpost, finding the Enchantress there. Also gave him time to have the BKB back, but you know, the damage is done. No glyph. This Brewmaster yet to really contribute. He's going for this shard, but honestly, the biggest problem for him is that he's just too weak. He just killed the Brew so fast.
Yeah, the Brewmaster is it's too underfarmed. He does get a free shard, so that's a big plus. His farm just jumped up sky high. So he doesn't have to buy it himself. He's going to go for the Mantis Style to get rid of the KJ Orchid.
Dire are scanning.
Yeah, still pretty far away. Roche is also not that close, and as you said, Heroic doesn't have the best siege. This could buy enough time for Infinity. We'll see.
To infinity and beyond.
That was a great movie. Oh, Rapier queued up here on Mr. Jim Park, so it's gonna be straight up death swing to Rapier apparently.
I've actually never seen Toy Story. I just know
Really?
all the quotes from stuff, but I've never seen it. I don't know why. I mean, everyone has a couple of movies that they've never seen that everyone's like, really? You know, I've never seen Godfather either, for instance.
I've seen the 2 first hours of the first one. I'll be honest, though, I was kind of a kid. I got bored. I don't think I was old enough to really enjoy it, and I never really tried to rewatch it. I just nod when people say it's amazing, as Dabailama gets the BKB.
Yeah, it's really lucky because PP actually missed the split earth.
Good
Schofield with the save. Dabailama just... Okay, so Schofield is going to die, but this was 100% a Dabailama mistake. Did you see what happened?
What?
He was standing in front of the enemy's tier 3 tower and just TP'd away. Like,
Oh,
right under vision, just standing there TPing out, and they use it. And go in. That was weird.
that's very unfortunate. Well, they're gonna keep on pushing top here with this catapult wave. They still have a lot of spells here in Infinity. Oh, Orchid.
Oh, Tiger gets blown up. Oscar nearby. Did get Orchided, has the split available, but yeah, they're gonna just get pushed back in towards their base. K1 gets rid of the tier 2 tower top. Now it's only base to go in terms of buildings to demolish for the side of Heroic. There is no Aegis, so Weaver has to be a little bit careful. Speaking of which,
wow.
he is very dead. Jim Park pops the BKB, turns his attention towards the rest of the team. Schofield fuels himself up to try and stay alive, and Schofield will still die regardless, but there's the silence off the Jim Park. Great job, KJ, with a yeet from downtown from that impetus sprint. will be able to get the kill secured. Oscar still continuing the fight. There's going to be split earth onto 2. K1, Analog on the run. Can Analog get away? No, he cannot. KJ, the last one standing. Demon gets the stun in. KJ, he's continuing as the hero of the team, continuing the brawl. And will probably even walk away scot-free here. Unless
Triple Wraith Band Enchantress. Just don't die to the PA.
25 armor on the Enchantress. You've got the Untouchable as well. You got Sprink.
And Specialties Array. That's just so much damage you're doing in the fights.
Dumb hero. Dumb hero.
Bloodthorn. That's so greedy, but I love it.
That's so good against PA
Okay.
as well. No evasion coming in from the blur.
He is, and I'll say one thing. You know, despite all of this gold advantage, if we look at Gaben's predictions here, 50-50. Still feel like this PA Leshrac lineup's gonna be scary.
Yeah, I think. Oh, that's an important one. Pippi is. He's got the money for Ags. So you got the nihilism spell that you can run around the team fight and knock air, or you go for Octarine and you completely ignore what I just said. Indeed, that's what he's going for.
Yeah, because I was gonna say the nihilism is weird with PA in your team, right? You don't want to have them all.
Yeah, that makes more sense. But yeah, no, nihilism is kind of weird, but on the other hand, also Weaver can't touch you, so kind of a weird trade-off. But the other ones can. That's, I think, the one. But Enchantress can't either. Speaking of which, we might get to see another fight brewing. PP still doesn't have Shard. I think that's always the biggest mistake. Has the Bloodstone now, so can survive a little bit longer. Oscar with the Brew Split coming out. The Verlama BKB is about to end. He's chasing after Jim Park, gets the catch, and Jim Park is done for. Doesn't have a buyback available for 60 seconds. Roach is up, and they're right next to the pit. Brew Split is about to... Actually, no, it's still going to take a while to end, and he has the Shard, so he should be able to just jump towards his Fire Panda in case of worry. Or not. You go to the Earth Panda. I swear to God. You can choose which one you ended on, right?
It used to be the... It doesn't say, but yes, I think it used to be the case with the Shard.
Because I'm now a little bit confused. Because this
Or is it the eggs?
It's definitely not the Axe. Because that only summons like the extra Bruling that you just have up in normal time. PP has the Shard now though. And this is dangerous because as you can see, Stun Lock is there, I think. Yep, finally. This is how you win the game. You get the Shard on the Shrek. And you win.
Huh.
And
Oh, that's...
going in. There is no mana left on the Shrek though. But KJ is going to die.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Huh. They actually had Roche available on Heroic, but they tried to YOLO this a little bit too much. Yeah, the PA dies, but hopefully here they're not going to lose Roshan because of it. Already TP from the Techies. Demon will scout out the Roshan is available. Jim Park also going for it. This is... I think this is a free Roche, unless Heroic... Schofield is trying to do something about it, but this should be a fast Roche.
Yeah, does he know that they're already in the pit though?
He has the ability... No, there's no scan actually. Never mind.
Actually picks up the Lotus nearby, which they might have heard. And yet
Are you leaving?
Demon expects something funky up. But it will be Roshan being secured in favor of Infinity, and that net worth advantage is pretty much gone. Yeah, I think you're right on the money. Not going for Roshan there, especially the second Roche, which had the cheese. When it was still top, and going up the high ground against the Leshrac when you have no BKBs on your course is just asking for trouble.
Yeah, that was the first big mistake here from Heroic. They did a lot of small mistakes, I would say, target selection-wise.
They're all spotted.
Will got some vision. Tiquitos will die. No, never mind.
That root coming out. Just in the nick of time, the Varlama is disarmed on the side. Rolling Thunder continues on to Tiger. Turn their attention to Schofield. Does drop. Jim Park has the Aegis, has the BKB. Is going to BKB jump in onto KJ. He really wants to get rid of the Enchantress, who's a problem, but the Varlama is going to lift him up with the Pulverize. And they get the kill. PP is still pumping out magic damage in the middle of this engagement, and everyone's BKBs are on cooldown, so they need to run. It's
Yeah, they're gonna.
KJ is just straight up dead. Too close to Gym Park and PP, and next one is the Valama. Yeah, right now, like, it's great that they have Gym Park, but it's all about PP. No BKBs means no fight.
Yes, but at the end of the day, this is actually a good fight for Heroic. Even though they don't trade even, you take away the Aegis, right? They still hold tier 1 tower middle. I don't feel like Infinity can do that much. But the fact that the game goes later and later does benefit Infinity. It's just that they could have probably farmed a bit more. They could have been more proactive on Infinity if they kept the Aegis. So it's still decent for Infinity, but I think Heroic did the best they could, given that they gave away the Roshan for free.
Now we're on even territory, but you are playing against one of the strongest late game cores in Dota, and that is the Gym Park PA. Once he gets triple stifling dagger, you're looking at game over most of the time. Because he's just going to have so many crits. He's also going Aghanim Scepter, so he has the instant. It still does instant blur, right?
Yes.
Yeah, instant cast time and applies a Dispel. Anytime Phantom Assassin gets a hero kill, her abilities are refreshed.
That said, you still have to be very careful with that Blowthorn. Your BKB is already lowest duration possible, and as we saw, he can't jump the Enchantress. I mean, he can, but he really doesn't kill her fast enough. There's a Defiant Shell as well, so 35 armor when you're close to a tower. That is very significant.
When attacked, the hero counterattacks the target within their attack range. Damn. Does it turn into an impetus attack or just a normal auto attack?
If you have it, that's a good question. I assume if you have it auto attack and you have the mana, it should proc as impetus.
I don't know, because that would be the case for like Deuce as well, I guess. And he would split shot the into immediately, which would be weird.
I mean, it does make sense, right? Let's say, I don't know, you have a Sven. Shouldn't he cleave if he just auto attacks?
Yeah, but I think melees get a little bit more love than range zeros.
Like Kunkka, shouldn't he Tidebringer?
I don't think he probably doesn't.
I think he does.
Really?
Oh, I think he does, yeah. If it's auto attack, right? Because I think it's the same. It's like Weaver. I think if you have it on Weaver, you should also gem that attack.
You know, these are the things I never ask myself when I'm actually playing a game to try it out.
Yeah.
Then I'm watching and I'm like, huh, does this interaction work this way or that way? And I have no freaking clue.
Yeah, just wait until chat's just lifting all their pitchforks against us.
Oh my god. 2K,
how don't you know this interaction? This has been in the game for more than 5 years.
Doesn't even know Dota, lol. PP, so in a bit of a fight, there's going to be the time that's coming out. PP needs to use himself up, still has the Bloodstone that he can pop, and Nasty Splitter, it's all over the area. Is actually going to use up himself to try and stay alive.
Fine, Parker
is dead. BKBs are going to be on cooldown. PP though needs to be careful. Can he heal up? Still hasn't used the Bloodstone in the middle of this fight. Playing a very greedy PP. Will be able to get the Bloodstone pop this time around. But look at KJ. Boom, 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 boom. Bloodthorn coming in heavy there on the attack speed. What is this KJ damage though? Double kill.
Yeah, like he was waiting for the Shivas to be over so that he could heal more. Because there is a Shivas on Davai Lama. But at the end of the day, the fact that they just yoinked Parker like a piñata, it was just an analog and the primal. You get so much damage. This PA died so fast and no buyback on anyone. This is Megas.
Yeah.
This is at least one lane, but I'm assuming it can get both.
Yeah, there's also Weaver illusions all over the... How does he have so many illusions?
I don't know.
Okay, one is Manta, one is the illusion rune. I just saw like 4 illusions in the enemy's base and I was like, how did he do that? What's this magic that K1 has just mustered to game? That illusion item isn't in the game anymore. Remember the one that chat hated us for?
Oh, Yeah, I remember it's the Illusion Escape.
Yeah, we don't
So
remember an
smart,
item
you know,
from
that
2 years
gives me
ago.
1,000 MMR. Just knowing that name, knowing that it existed,
Yeah.
means I'm 1,000 MMR higher now.
How dare you not know an item that was in the game 2 years ago? Monster. Rolling Thunder. Going in. Gym Park BKB already used. They need to delay until PP is back up. Actually, preferably force out the BKB on K1 if they can. But still hasn't used it. KJ is just pumping out damage. 100% MVP if they win this.
Yeah, I agree. The pick itself counter brewed so hard. Go get
KJ.
PP.
But Earth trying to get the kill, but KJ gets lifted up there. It was an enemy Yules, I think. Oh no, it was actually Tiny Schofield's Yules coming in. Keep KJ alive, and in the end he does drop. But the GG is called, and that is 2-0 for Heroic. And I guess the odds were correct. They just win it. I mean, not the easiest 2-0, but still the 2-0.
Heroic. I think Infinity showed signs of life in both games. Like they were competitive enough to